Welcome back. So we're always keeping an eye on the AI agent store for interesting tools, and today we found one that really caught our attention. It's called Representative24.
Ah, yes,
Yep.
Representative24.
Yeah,
It's definitely worth talking about. It's listed as a customer service agent, and it's got a perfect 5.0 rating right now, which is pretty impressive.
a perfect score.
Yeah.
Okay. And its main job is what exactly?
Well, basically, it handles sales and support requests, but the key is where it does it across your website, WhatsApp, social media, pretty much the main channels customers use.
Okay, let's maybe unpack this a little because what seems really different here based on what we're seeing is that it goes way beyond just, answering basic questions.
That's exactly it. This isn't your standard chatbot. It's designed to take real actions.
Real actions like,
Mm.
what are we talking about specifically?
Things like actually booking appointments in a calendar or qualifying leads right there in the chat. It can check order statuses, make product recommendations.
And it triggers actions in other systems too, like a CRM.
Precisely. It can update your CRM or kick off processes in whatever internal systems you have connected. It's about execution, not just information retrieval.
So it's not just creating a ticket for someone else to handle later. It's actually, well, doing the work.
Right. And that links directly to its technical setup. It has a really high autonomy level, noted 76%.
76%. Wow. What does that mean in practice?
It means for roughly 3 out of every 4 interactions, it handles everything completely by itself. No human needed.
How does it manage that?
It's built as an agentic system, so it figures out which tool, like which API it needs to use for the task, runs it, checks if it worked correctly.
And only passes off the exceptions.
Exactly. Only the really tricky stuff, the edge cases that last 24% gets escalated to a human agent. It's fundamentally different from old school scripted bots that just follow a narrow path.
Okay, 76% autonomy sounds great for efficiency, but maybe a bit daunting for some teams.
Yeah.
Is there a risk there relying on something that independent?
That's a fair question. I think it comes down to who it's built for. The sources suggest it's really aimed at, say, customer support leaders, e-commerce managers, CX directors.
People measured on efficiency and results.
Yes, and RevOps teams, too. Anyone focused on smooth operations and, importantly, revenue generation. Think about lead capture. It can qualify leads directly in chat.
So instead of just collecting an email, it's asking the key questions.
Right. Filtering out the noise, maybe passing only the really hot leads to the sales team. Or in e-commerce, it can actively guide someone through an upsell or even start the checkout.
That makes sense. There's also mention of it being store aware. What's that about? It sounds like e-commerce specific.
It is. It means it understands inventory, pricing, the logic of an online store. Think WooCommerce or similar platforms.
So it can check stock in real time.
Yep. It doesn't just say, we might have it. It checks the system and says, yes, 14 in stock at this price. Want me to add it to your cart?
Yeah.
That ability to interact directly with the store's backend is huge.
And how do businesses get started with this? Is it complex to set up? Pricing?
It actually uses a freemium model, so there's a free plan to get a feel for it.
Okay.
But yeah, for serious use, you'd likely need the paid plans. They add crucial features like the WhatsApp and Facebook integration, and removing their branding, of course.
Right. Makes sense. So really, Representative 24 seems to signal that shift we're seeing, moving away from just passive infobots towards agents that actively do things for the customer.
Absolutely. It's about autonomous execution within the customer experience.
So, thinking ahead, what's the next challenge that this presents?
Well, if you have agents like this, with high autonomy, capable of taking real actions, the big hurdle isn't just using them, it's integrating them safely and effectively into your core business processes, especially high-stakes ones.
Managing that level of independent action requires some serious thought about governance and oversight, doesn't it?
It really does. That's probably the next layer of complexity for businesses adopting these powerful tools.
Definitely something for you listening to consider as you look at automating your own customer interactions. A powerful tool, but one that needs careful implementation.
For sure.
All right, that's our look at Representative 24. To explore this and other specialized AI agents, you can always check out aiagentstore.ai.
Good place to browse.
Thanks for tuning in today, and if you found this useful, we'd really appreciate you taking a moment to rate the program. It helps others find it.